And on the hill, Dean Kramer.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And there's the strike.
0-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Going 2 now. Check
1-2.
swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Ripped on a line. Makes the catch for the out. Here's Andres Jimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defense. Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. And that should quiet this home crowd. And the Blue Jays have the lead now. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That's hard hit on the line. Makes the catch, inning over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back now at Oriole Park. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Chris Bassett.
The primary pitch is an outstanding sinker. It's hard to pick up out of the hand, but in the last few feet really has arm side movement. Tough pitch for hitters to get the barrel of the bat on.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
Drilled out towards left center field. Roden under it. Brings it in. And there's 1 away. Here's Adley Rutschman. Fouled off. He was late.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
1 down, base is empty. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. In the dirt, and no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. On the ground, 2 ball. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 gone now. Here's Tyler O'Neill. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And it beats him. What a play. And we're back. Top of the second. Anthony Santander at the plate. Kramer back to work. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And it's caught for the out. Now the left fielder, Alan Roden. That's towards center. And there's two away. And next for Toronto, Tyler Heineman. First pitch, not close. Heineman in his third season, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2012. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Runner around third. One runs in. Mullins whips it back in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Back to the top of the order now. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. The other way. Base hit. One run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 4-zip.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Now the Orioles. Yennier Cano comes on now. This is his 5th appearance of the year. And stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez. He's already homered here in this one. Upstairs. And it's fouled away. Bichette, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Mullins racing over to make the catch. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Orioles nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And first offering is fouled off. Rip to third. Clement over to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
1 out, bases empty. Next pitch is outside.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965.
Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone.
2-2.
And that's a strikeout looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the left fielder, Heston Kjerstad. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Just missed. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him swinging. So they go quiet. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
First and second, no outs. So up next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Guerrero, the lead runner at second. Springer on at first with nobody out. Swings through that one for strike 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Keegan Aiken is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Soto also getting ready. That misses, and it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His first homer of the year. It's 7-0. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make. Coming out for the Orioles, Brian Baker.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And here is Ernie Clement down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Late with the swing there.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball. Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Fouled off left side. One down, base is empty. Hit hard on the ground is short. In plenty of time to first. That's it out. Tyler Heineman next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Henderson makes the grab, and that is that. 3-run shot for the Jays this inning. It's now 7-0. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
That one ripped. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Man at second with one away. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one fouled off. Man at second. And a foul ball. Hard hit, right side. And there are 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Adley Rutschman. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. 2 outs with a runner at third. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. That one the other way. Sends it to first. Rutschman retired. Back now at Oriole Park. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Nathan Lucas. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
All over that one right there. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette. The shortstop takes a ball. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's an 8-run lead.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. That one not close. And 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
And that's a fair ball. Into second, and he's got a double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 1 for 2. Swing and a drive deep right field. Way back there. And that ball is out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 11-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make. Here's George Springer. scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second homer this series, and they add on. It's 12-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
So now here's the DH, Anthony Santander. Foul ball. Tap foul at the plate. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the 0-2.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
On the ground, and it gets by him. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Now the left fielder, Alan Roden. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is gone. Touchdown, Utah Street. Their third home run of the inning. And they tack on to their lead. It's 15-0. That's their fifth homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. So digging in, Tyler Heineman.
Number 45.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Fastball is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. Hard ground ball, base knock.
He was all over that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Next to hit, Nathan Lucas. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Henderson pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 away. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Glove side, but it gets through. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. That's ripped. Base hit. Coming home. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Vladdy now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. On the ground to second, might be 2. Throws to Henderson. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Back here in Baltimore, and now Ryan O'Hearn. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. In the air, left field, down the line. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down.
0-1.
Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Fought off foul. The 0-2. Slice to right, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Foul ball there. And that's in the dirt. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. And that is out of play. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Lined, and that's a base hit. O'Neal flies around third. The throw in, but it's offline. So up next, Heston Kjerstad. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Ball one, no strikes. And that drops in for a strike. Mountcastle off of first with 2 away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 outs. And a ground ball to first. And he beats it. Everyone's safe.
You gotta love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
Now Ramon Urias in the dirt.
1 strike. Ball, no.
Squirts away a little bit. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one pulled foul. Bichette. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now here is George Springer.
Right fielder, George Springer.
Aiken back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
And that one fouled off. And now the count is even. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Line drive, base hit right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here's the left fielder, Alan Roden. Step off, throw to first, and he's back safely. High in the air, out to right. O'Neill sizes this one up, and that'll do it. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Jeff Hoffman.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone. You know, these Orioles finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Guerrero steps on the bag, 1 up, 1 down. Henderson batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And there's a foul ball. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Now at the plate, Adley Rutschman. Swings through that one, 0-1. Hoffman, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Check swing, no appeal. 1-1.
1-1.
They're down to their final strike. 2 out, space is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Hoffman is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.